What up, everybody? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, back at it once again. And today, I wanted to talk to you guys about the the little controversy that's been brewing about the new Gundam Witch from Mercury. Sadly, I don't have any interest in joining it, so hold on, I got a guest. Hey, Shani, what's up? Okay, hold on just a second.
Hello?
I can hear you now. So,
Oh, you can hear me, right?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, just making sure. So yeah, right now I'm in this slippery slope at the moment because
Yeah, I hear you.
because
But,
the point is like
good.
because like I know you have your issues with with your current job, and as for me, I have issues with my current job.
Hmm. Well, that's life.
Yeah. So you were talking about Gundam right now?
Yeah, because of the freaking backlash that's been going on with the Witch from Mercury.
Oh,
Especially how they actually created like this so-called ambiguous ending with the Witch from Mercury.
yeah.
Oh, and I can tell you one thing. I bet you all the freaking pro shippers out there, they are just freaking like all the toxic your lesbian shippers. Oh god. I bet you those guys are having a freaking field day.
Yeah. Honestly, as much I don't care as much about Gundam very much because the thing is like, I watched it before, but it's okay at all. But at the same time, like when people talk about, I don't. It's because I kind of stopped watching Gundam because people like basically talking about politics. They talk about there's always be politics in Gundam or whatever. Like, do I really care about politics and all this stuff? Not really.
And it doesn't. I mean, Gundam might have politics in it, but it's not like the forefront of the show
Yeah,
because not everything should be political, nor should it actually
true.
revolve around like freaking gender representation or like sexual orientation or anything like that. Story,
Yeah,
relatable characters, and of course, having good looking characters is actually the key part of actually making a story.
true. And the point is,
Also,
like, I don't keep up.
good.
And true, like I don't keep up with much of the series so far, but like here's why I know. Like when I see a new Gundam series, something is okay at all, but ends up being something that's bad. To be honest.
Yeah, in fact, that's just the thing. I just focus on the mech fights instead of the politics.
Yeah, because I don't care about that type of stuff, and people talk about say, oh, it's the politics, the politics. No, I don't care.
Yeah, basically, it's kind of like a shut the fuck up type thing. Just want to
Yeah,
tell, just want to tell them, you know, keep your politics to yourself. Shut the hell up. No one
yeah,
cares. And I was actually really hoping that freaking Matt was going to be here because basically, I know he's actually practically going to be having a field day with this.
yeah. Matt will enjoy that. To be honest.
Oh yeah, he would because oh, and DBZ and GT for Life says I really like Gundam. Well, that's good because basically, yeah, I like Gundam too, but I've also planned on if I actually ever get to 500 subscribers and if I can actually get enough money, I want to see if I could buy a Gunpla kit and actually build a Gunpla as a thank you.
Yeah. The only thing I like about Gundam is the Gun Plus a lot, and that's just only the Gun Plus. It's like the mech bots as well.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the mecha genre is actually, and don't even get me started on the freaking whole Gigok saying mecha is dead bullshit. Fuck actually saying
Yeah,
mecha is dead. Mecha never dies.
yeah. Like from your last debate with him, well, I'm gonna tell you this: like, you should have done a little better, but like, I should have taken your place to do that instead of you handle it.
Yeah, true. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm actually good.
the thing is with debates. Well, look, I'm not care like who wins or whatever. I just want to make peace, like make the settle difference of the differences aside and realize, get into the solution, make peace. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. But people just want to
Mhm.
get into shouting matches for no apparent reason. It's like, seriously,
Yeah,
what the hell's wrong with most people?
man, they don't want to be in peace. They just focus on the issues, what goes on, not focusing on real issues.
Exactly. But like I said, it's like this whole freaking. Okay, remind me of what Gunpla is. I only played with Gundam toys when I was a little chicken wing. Okay, basically what Gunpla is, it's actually a model Gundam kit. Like, they actually come out like these little flat pieces, and then you actually have to pretty much, clip them off and
Build
then
them.
build them by hand. It's kind of hard to actually explain, I'm more of a hands-on visual because it's kind of hard to explain. But like I said, I'm just actually waiting for some other guests that they actually choose to arrive yet. So
Yeah, but it's not gonna be a long stream, to be honest, right?
it depends on if we actually have more people.
Yeah, yeah. I never owned a Gunpla myself, but even though I feel not just only just the Gundam toys that I played from my friends, also I also seen some Gundam spin-offs like the that is for kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, heck. I mean, I can never really get into like some of the more kiddie stuff of Gundam because I got into Gundam at a young age. So I mean,
Yeah,
I used to remember watching Gundam back when I was on freaking back when I was a kid. So
yeah. Even though there are some animes that got inspired by Gundam, to be honest, which I watched them. Like
exactly,
Gurren Lagann is one of them. What else? Darling and Franks,
yeah,
and what else? I forgot the other one. It's basically it almost feels like a hentai, but it's not really a hentai. It's like, let's say it's like she's controlling some Gundam like drone, and what happened is at the end when she gets to the point, she gets most of her clothes ripped off.
ah, that
I
sounds
forgot what's it called.
yeah. If you ever find out, let me know because I actually would definitely like to check that out.
Yeah, you want to check that anime out?
Yeah, I'm not really checking out Witch from Mercury because of how toxic that is.
Yeah, I don't care. This is why I don't even care very much about Gundam as much. Like I only had like the good things about Gundam, the next and the Gunplas and the toys.
Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, hell, freaking Neon Justice Evangelion is much more better.
Yeah, Evangelion is another inspiration as well,
Ah,
which I also watched that.
hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, Transformers is awesome to be honest, dude. I do watch them mostly because it's more than my childhood. To be honest, is like I do like Transformers a lot, which I watched the series, but I didn't. I used to own the toys, but like I'm not sure what happened to them. To be honest, it's like not those official ones. It's like the cheap brand, like you get from the fast food type of deal. You know. Yeah, Mr. Annie's gonna be back any minute now since he's.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, anyways, also BBC and GT for Live say about Transformers. Yeah,
Yeah, Transformers is awesome too. Also, guns are most mechas are so big, ranging from 50 feet to probably 200 feet tall. Also, another thing, they actually built an actual replica of
Gundam.
a Gundam in Yokohama. And
Yeah,
yet, they actually freaking during the Tokyo Olympics actually freaking thought that it was actually related to DBZ.
yeah,
What? Are you freaking kidding me? Or are you freaking saying such shit like that just to freaking? It's just freaking. It's maddening.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. With the Gundam series, look, I prefer it should just die off as a series and continue just selling the toy brands, and the Gunbless.
Yeah, yeah, that replica is very massive, and yet basically, you got people like Matt Walsh actually saying like freaking you can't that the freaking giant Gunpla was actually a freaking waste of money. It's like
It is. It is choice. That's the point. Is when people chose the terrible choices, they they did it upon themselves.
exactly, but all I gotta say is conservatives need to learn to have a little more fun. Have a sense of adventure. Don't
Yeah,
just actually be sticks in the mud.
that's true. And besides, both sides of the story. Like, I'm not saying that all conservative, not all liberals. Like, it's both. If the both parties are like the far right and the far left, you just need to stop dividing people apart and stop being greedy to each other as well.
Yeah, exactly. But they just they're both opposite ends of the same horseshoe.
Yeah,
They're always actually trying to suck the fun out of everything because one side says it goes against God, the other side says it goes against their feelings.
yeah. My thing is, look, like you're not the voice of God, and feelings. Well, it's hard to explain. Like, not everyone is like that. To be honest, it's because sometimes you don't know if people have actual emotions or have fake emotions.
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just freaking ridiculous how these people operate.
Because the point is, if they're upset over small words, well, honestly, geez, they need to just get their grips together. This same goes to Farmity because he needs to just stop talking shit about me, of course,
Exactly.
and just realize it's like seriously, I have problems of my own. I don't want anyone else dragging their their money feed into it, that's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just deal with my own problems instead of begging for anything very much. If I do need some help, it's only necessary. That's all.
Yeah, to let people know I'm actually live streaming over on Twitter on X because, God forbid, freaking Elon Musk actually freaking did away with Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is gone, so at least not everyone. At least everyone's no longer canceled.
Yeah, true, but and yet freaking we got like Japanese artists actually going over to Miss Key, and all the Twitter
And I
freaking
went there, and the tour freaks went to Threads, but Threads they don't get that much traction.
exactly. Oh, Dr. Pepper. All right. Okay. Ow. Here you go. Yep.
Yeah, you should think about like have a VTuber software in case because you need to protect your family members.
Yeah, I know, but that's just the thing. As much as I actually want to have a VTuber avatar, that thing costs money. And
Well,
I don't.
to be honest, there's things for free. Like for me, like I use my Inkling VTuber avatar, and I'm fine with it since I didn't pay very much. It's just like $15 I pay, and that's it.
Yeah, and like I said, I actually have financial issues, and I'm just trying to live off of how much I'm actually making, and it's kind of hard when you're actually working 1 day a week.
Yeah, I'm no. And what happened is I been having 1 day a week, but now it's like I'm no longer in the schedule this week. But I don't want to
Yeah,
talk too much about it.
yeah, neither do I because. But let's focus back on freaking Gundam for now because yeah,
Yeah, let's talk things in private. It's better.
yep, best to keep our private lives out of other
Yeah.
people's business. So, but
Yeah, the
anyway,
point is, I just, find somewhere else to do anyway.
hmm
Yeah.
but in all seriousness, we just actually need to support things that we can enjoy. And
Yeah.
hey, Keely, what's up? Basically, we're just actually talking about freaking. We're just talking about like the freaking debacle that's been going on Twitter about freaking Bandai walking back their freaking space lesbian relationship. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to actually get on Miss Key.
Well, I did got in myself, so it wasn't an issue.
Because basically, I'm still trying to freaking maneuver around like how to actually start a Miss Key account and shit like that.
It wasn't that difficult for me, but you have to realize it's kind of too advanced if you look at Miski. But I get used to it.
Yeah, I know, but that's just the thing. I tried making an account, but I had to jump through so many goddamn hoops just to try to freaking. I didn't even start an account because I don't know. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah. And besides, you got to be careful how you post on Miski because, if you try to post some lewds, it might restrict you or something like that.
Mm.
Like, you need to do it in a proper way.
Yeah, true. Because God forbid, we're actually just living in a time frame where you gotta be careful about what you post, otherwise, people will try to actually freaking come after you for some of the stupidest reasons.
Yeah. And And to be honest, it's like these people need to stop making witch hunting accounts because it's kind of bit of it, at some point it might gonna be illegal at some point. If they make witch hunting accounts, it leads to consequences. To be honest,
Yeah, that's just the thing. There's a lack of consequences for misbehave misbehavior and stuff. And yet,
yeah.
whenever somebody actually freaking gets banned, like they actually just make a new account and then just keep doing the same thing over and over again.
And then they get tired. That's what happens. Like they keep making another account until they get tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what happened with Smash Bandicoot. Have you heard about that locale or no?
Nope.
Well, basically, he's been harassing people on Discord a lot, making multiple accounts until a lot of people got to him and confronted him on voice chat,
Ah, I see.
and they got his docs. So that's why what happened is he's basically getting reported to the police.
Yeah, basically, like I said, people need to learn that there are consequences for their actions.
Yeah. And at some point, these people who are witch hunt accounts, well, they got to end up getting doxxed. That's what will happen.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I got nailed. Just because people got my information and then started putting two and two together.
Yeah, this is why I never reveal my Facebook or anything because I deleted my Facebook page, so they can't do nothing about that. So I'm basically on elsewhere, to be honest.
Well, that's a pretty smart thing to do.
So even though like people can't even find me because there's multiple names under a common name.
Hmm. Oh, sorry, I was just yawning.
Yeah, but you don't know who's who. That's the thing.
Exactly. They always actually like to hide behind anonymity, thinking that
Yeah,
they're a big.
and guess what happens if people hide behind anonymity? Well, consequences will happen to them.
Exactly.
Hmm.
It's just absolutely ridiculous how people think they can actually just do things and just get away with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like here's the thing with anonymity. Well, if they try and abuse it very much, guess what? Something will happen to them. As in, like, let's say if there's some stupid internet law happen, guess what? They'll beg for anonymity to come back.
Yeah. In fact, I'm just kind of actually freaking wanting to actually just get this. I just wanted to get this idea like about freaking Gundam actually up off the ground
Yeah,
and let people know about that.
yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. People need to stop paying attention on social media a lot because these people who are hiding behind anonymity, they're just threatening people for no reason. But in reality, they're not doing anything.
Yeah, in fact, I was really hoping that Mad Matt would be here, but
Yeah, he might be busy or something at the moment.
yeah, true.
And besides, that Scarlet Witch you were talking about, well, I don't know why they pay attention to these Twitter freaks, to be honest.
Yeah, in fact, the Dark Plague actually says, I agree, stop paying attention to social media because, God forbid, people on social media are just, freaking poisoned by their own, their own thoughts and, like, saying, oh, social media is real life. No, it's not. It's actually just a platform where people actually share their thoughts and opinions, and that's what they are, just thoughts and opinions. It doesn't equivalent to real life.
Yeah, and think about it, like you don't know on the internet, like it could be fake. Like they say, oh, like Alice Alucard could be basically some white girl, but in actuality she's black.
Exactly. People just don't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad that, basically it's just the two of us right now.
Yeah. And and I tell you one thing for sure, this whole cancel culture thing is basically it's like the woke's revenge version the of the locale culture because they don't want to be called locales, they want to call decent people like us locales to cover their asses.
Yeah, and also, yeah, she actually did say that that Alice is black, so
Yeah.
but it's such a shame that she actually retired though.
Yeah, but she's coming back as a new character already.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. She's no longer Alice, but Isha.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah.
Because I do want to support her and all that. And
I kind of gave her my graduation gift, and that's it.
yeah, some character named Vita, according to DVZ and GT for Life.
Vita is just a company. But the point is, she's basically the owner of Vita. But the one thing is, let's say that she's basically VTubing as a new character, like Isha. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Matt. Is he there?
I actually haven't heard anything back yet from Matt, so.
Yeah.
And
Huh?
according to Kala, she's at work right now, so that's why she couldn't be here.
Yeah. For me, look, I do, I do like to work a lot, but I don't like to be in the house very much, to be honest.
Yeah, and I definitely do want to, get more hours and try to actually freaking keep myself financially stable.
Yeah, because for me, it's like I don't like to stay home a lot and have a lack of, social communications, to be honest.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna call it good here because basically it's been
yeah,
kind of
Matt. It's like Matt's not even coming by today, so maybe some other time.
yeah. Anyway, let's call it good here. So
Yeah.
anyway, you want to say your final goodbye before I click out of here?
I'll just say this: most companies and people need to stop paying attention to social media because it's nothing. And if people taking social media seriously, well, here's the thing: like they need to get some help. To be honest, like social media is not real life at all, but we get the point.
Yep. All right. Well, anyway, thank you all for being here today, and as always, just remember these four things: respect the Western fan service, enjoy fandoms, embrace your genocide as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt anyone else, and it's freedom. And until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Enemy 343. God, anime, mecha, beat to the waifu, fucking speed.